people look at my work and they don't understand the burden that comes with it, because when you say Freddie Gray's name, you think about the time cover, and then it comes back to me. Every day that I wake up, I have to understand that my career, all the things that I'm able to do now in the community and travel and live, my life as a full-time photographer now, is built on a broken back of Freddie Gray. Fast forward 5 years later, my work is back on the cover of Time magazine because of George, Tony, and Breonna Taylor. I was born and raised in West Baltimore. Normal childhood up until maybe the age of like 16, 17. And I got into the streets. I just got caught in trying to make fast money. I started selling drugs and hustling. And then I had a daughter really young at 19. After that, I went on like a journey trying to figure out who I was. And then I was like, well, I'm going to take pictures. Got my first camera in 2013. I really started taking photography really seriously because both my best friends were murdered a month after I got my first camera. Through photography, me able to digest my community differently. I take a step back of me just being a peer or a homeboy. I'm documenting your life, but I found the beauty in it. Us sitting on the stoop, just drinking and smoking, politicking, or the family cookouts, the block parties, those intimate moments that only being from Baltimore that you know. You think about the ghetto, you think about poverty, death, drugs, but when it's actually just a group of, minorities gathered in one place. Baltimore already had a bad rep. So I already knew that we wasn't going to get good media coverage, even if we were peaceful. I didn't set out to get the cover of Time magazine. I couldn't get published anywhere. No one didn't know who I was. I couldn't even get nothing published locally. So I was like, I'm going to use Twitter and social media because people need to know what's going on. And it was coming from the voice of the people. It was coming from us and not just coming from an external voice. That's the issue. When an external voice gets so loud that it is overpowering the internal voice. External voice so loud, we can't even speak for ourselves. I only can imagine what kids are going through. When I was growing up, I didn't have social media really. They're constantly reminded how messed up the city is and the world is. We have a page in Baltimore called Baltimore Murder Inc. So every time somebody is shot, they upload it. So like, I go check that page every morning to see if any of my friends is on this Instagram page. Right after the Time cover, I started a GoFundMe. And I was like, I'm gonna teach inner city kids photography. Not only just teaching photography, but like the thing with photography, it allows you to digest the world and regurgitate it through the art form. So you can see something, take a picture, then you can hold the picture or look at it and say, how do I feel about this? So I just went and bought the cameras. I put them in my trunk. I drove down to Freddie Gray's neighborhood. This was like, who want to learn photography? And kids was like, what? And then when I told them around the same time, I was going to Asia with Steph Curry for Under Armour. And they was like, what? We want to learn photography. I let them guide me. We would walk around with them and they know people. What y'all doing? Oh, we in a photography program. And we would walk around. They would be so proud. I have to give back. I have to be active. I have to be visible, that you can come from Baltimore, make it in Baltimore. And the activists, the organizers, a lot of us stayed and we're here trying to, make sure that we do our part to make sure that we change our own communities.